gents, hello, welcome back. So we did a previous video where we did a team of all former Ottawa Senators. You guys seem to enjoy that. You guys seem to throw a lot of options out there. So today we are going to do a team of all former Edmonton Oilers. Again, if you guys want to see us do another team, feel free to comment them down below. Edmonton, I thought, would be an interesting one though, because we've seen the amount of first overall draft picks and how bad Edmonton was at one point in time. But the question becomes, how many of those players on that bad Edmonton team were actually not that good at hockey, and it was just Edmonton in general. So today, that is what we've done. We've reassembled an all-time Edmonton team that are active players right now. Got to keep that clear. Active players. Sorry, no Wayne train for the team here. Active former players. And as you can tell early, Taylor Hall leads the pack here. And he leads the pack by what I would call about 6,500 miles, because it is literally Taylor Hall and friends over here. I mean, they got Ryan Strome. They had Jordan Everly, solid first line, I think, there. And then it gets interesting from there. We had to throw in Nail Yakupov because technically he's still playing. He's rocking it in the KHL. Not really worthy of being an NHL player. Sorry, Yakupov. It's all right, though. It's all right. So he's going to be on his second line there. Active player. Sam Gagner right there. Then you have Kagula. I feel like I completely botched that guy's name. Patty Maroon over there on the St. Louis Blues. So not a bad third liner there. Riley Nash, current Columbus Blue Jacket. Love to see it. And then Jesse Puljujarvi. Why is Puljujarvi on the team? Because let's be completely honest with ourselves here. He ain't coming back to Edmonton. So he's about as former players get here. Jesse Puljujarvi. What an interesting, I don't know, way to go about things Jesse Puljujarvi was. Still, I don't know. I'm still a little, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on it. He's not, you know, a Blue Jacket, I guess, but it's questionable, I guess. Andrew Cogliano, Ryder, and Milan Lucic on that fourth line for these Edmonton Oilers. And then defense, we have Eric Gustafsson. We have Jeffrey Petrie. Gustafsson, why is he here? You're probably questioning that, right? When did he play for Edmonton? Well, technically, he did not play for Edmonton, but he was drafted by the Edmonton Oilers. And you know what's funny of all this? When you look back at all these Edmonton things, I feel like if you were to look at Edmonton as a whole in the past, 10 years and say what was their main issue, was they lacked defense, I guess. And a lot of these guys they let go were, I would say, kind of solid at the defense. Petrie being one of those guys. I mean, you can find your place on the team for Schultz. Sekera, not bad. And then maybe the bottom line, not so much. But, when you talk about the top four, they'd have a pretty solid, core of defense here if they manage to keep a couple of these guys. Now, could they keep these guys with those Draisaitl, McDavid, and Nugent Hopkins contracts? Who knows? They do have some cap space right now, though. They really do have some cap space for that Taylor Hall kid. But Devin Dubnyk and Cam Talbot are our goalies for these Edmonton Oilers. And let me tell you what, this team, I'm going to say, does not do too hot. I'm going to guess, if I was a betting man, I'd say, I don't know, 25 wins? 25 wins? What do you guys think? Let's hear it in the comment section. Early predictions, Edmonton Oilers, former team, 25 wins are going for you. They might not get any. Oh, there's one. I was going to say, maybe none all season. They got one though. They got one. Very nice of them. You know what would be very nice too? You guys would subscribe to the channel. It's never required, but I do very much appreciate it. So if you'd like to consider that, I'd be very, very thankful. But continuing on with these Edmonton, that was smooth, right? Was that a good smooth plug? I feel like that just kind of slithered right on in there. But Edmonton, they're going to beat 25 wins, it looks like, this season, because they're already at 20 in January. This team might push for a playoff spot. They're not that far out. They're only a couple points out. Oh, there was a couple points out from a playoff spot there from them Arizona Coyotes. Don't count out these Edmonton Oilers, and don't count out an EA Sim engine. This could be the time Edmonton reels off about 10 in their post-trade deadline, and they make playoffs. But I don't think it's going to happen. Here we go, though. Here we go. Couple wins there. Beating overtime loss there. I was going to say beating them guys, but they didn't win. That was overtime loss. They tried. They tried. By the time we started speaking nice about these Edmonton Oilers, the wheels fell off to end the season. But what'd you expect? A team like that? It was an interesting one, though. I thought maybe Edmonton would be a team when you threw all their former players in there that who knows what they would have, came up with. But there wasn't a lot. One thing with Edmonton I noticed was that a lot of their former players do not play hockey anymore. They had like 3 or 4 years in the league and they gone. Probably for a good reason. You weren't a cellar dweller team for as many years as Edmonton was to have a team full of players that belonged in the NHL, to be completely honest here. So it does make sense from that standpoint as to why Edmonton's team was a little bit lacking. What in the heck is this? I must be in the playoffs. We are in the playoffs. You do it every time, dude. Every single video, man, you do it. You click on the screen and you get caught in the playoff screen. We'll remember one of these times, though. Or Taylor Hall, 52 points, 49 yak right behind him there. Second best player on the team. Gagne up there as well. Looks like everybody was rocking on the negative side of the plus minus. Minus Gustafsson. Welcome back to Edmonton, Eric Gustafsson. Puyarvi, same story. That's why he's sitting out. He's the best player on the team. He gets it. He wants to be treated like it. Better than McDavid. Better than Draisaitl. Better than Sidney Crosby. We gotta just throw everything out there while we're at it, I guess. Goaltending. Edmonton Oilers here. Dubnyk. 896. Not the greatest. 915 out of Talbot, though. Pretty solid backup goalie there. But that shall conclude this video. A team of former Edmonton Oilers could not go too far here. As for this video, though, guys, if you enjoyed it, big thumbs up, subscribe. Appreciate it. Again, never required. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time.